What if I told you that you can be incredibly attractive without saying a single word? That's right. We are going to explore how you can develop habits that will make you socially attractive in silence. If you're ready to learn how to be more attractive in a quiet and powerful way, stay with me. We will break this down into several specific habits you can develop to be more attractive in silence. We'll talk about things like confidence, tranquility, presence, and much more. Each of these habits will be deeply rooted in Stoic principles, and I will give you quotes from famous philosophers that support each point. This way, you will not only be learning how to be more attractive, but also delving into a philosophy that can change your life. Habit 1. Confidence. Confidence is one of the most attractive qualities a person can have, and best of all, you don't need to say a single word to show it. Let's think about what Marcus Aurelius, one of the great Stoic philosophers, said. Perfect tranquility consists in the good ordering of the mind, in your own realm. This phrase reminds us that true confidence comes from within, from having a mind at peace and in harmony. How do we develop this confidence from a Stoic perspective? First, we need to understand that confidence is not about knowing everything or being the best at everything. It's about being comfortable with yourself, accepting your own strengths and weaknesses. One habit you can develop is daily meditation. You don't have to do it for hours. Just a few minutes a day can make a big difference. Meditation helps you connect with yourself, calm your mind, and find that inner tranquility that Marcus Aurelius mentioned. Over time, you'll notice that you feel more secure and calm in social situations because you have already worked on your inner self. Another practice is self-reflection. Take a moment at the end of each day to reflect on your actions and thoughts. What did you do well? What could you improve? This reflection will help you know yourself better and build a solid foundation of inner confidence. Habit 2. Tranquility. Tranquility is incredibly attractive. When you are calm, you give a sense of security and stability, and that is something many people find irresistible. Epictetus, another great Stoic philosopher, said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This phrase teaches us that maintaining calm and tranquility, no matter what happens around you, is a sign of great strength. How can we cultivate this tranquility? One effective way is to practice conscious breathing. When you feel anxious or stressed, stop for a moment and focus on your breathing. Inhale deeply through your nose, fill your lungs with air, and then exhale slowly through your mouth. Repeat this several times until you feel your mind calm down. Another useful practice is to learn to accept things you cannot change. Stoicism teaches us that many things in life are beyond our control. Instead of getting frustrated by these things, try to accept them. Ask yourself, is this something I can control? If the answer is no, then let it go. This will not only reduce your stress, but also project an image of someone who is at peace with the world. Habit 3. Presence. Presence is one of those things that can be hard to define but easy to recognize when you see it. It is that quality of being completely in the moment, truly there with the people and situations you face. Seneca, another great Stoic, said, "To be everywhere is to be nowhere." This means that when we try to divide our attention among many things, we are really not paying attention to any of them. Presence is about focusing completely on the here and now. How do we cultivate this presence? First, practice the art of listening. When someone is talking to you, give genuine attention. Don't think about what you're going to say next or look at your phone. Just listen. This will not only make you seem more interested and attentive, but also allow you to connect more deeply with others. Habit 4. Integrity. Integrity is one of those fundamental values that always stands out, even when it is not mentioned. It is living according to your principles and values, being honest and authentic at all times. Epictetus said, "First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do." This quote reminds us of the importance of being consistent with what we believe and how we act. How do we cultivate integrity? First, you need to know your own values. What is important to you? What principles guide your life? Take the time to reflect on these questions and make sure your actions reflect your answers. When your actions are aligned with your values, you project an authenticity that is very attractive. Habit 5. Self-control. Self-control or self-restraint is an essential characteristic that not only makes you more attractive, but also demonstrates great inner strength. In a world where people often act impulsively, someone who shows self-control truly stands out. Marcus Aurelius, one of the great Stoic emperors, said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." How do we develop self-control? First, it is important to learn to recognize your emotions without letting them dominate you. When you find yourself in a stressful or provocative situation, take a moment to breathe and assess your feelings before reacting. Practicing patience is another way to cultivate self-control. Habit 6. Gratitude. Gratitude is a quality that can transform your life and the way others perceive you. Seneca said, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor." This quote reminds us that true wealth comes from appreciating what we have, not from always wanting more. How do we cultivate gratitude? One effective way is to keep a gratitude journal. Each day, take a few minutes to write down 3 things you are grateful for. Gratitude can also be expressed in your daily interactions. Thank the people around you, from your loved ones to strangers who serve you in a store. Habit 7. Humility. Humility is a quality that is often misunderstood but incredibly powerful. Being humble does not mean thinking less of yourself, but thinking of yourself less and more about others. Epictetus said, "It is impossible for a man to learn what he thinks he already knows." How do we cultivate humility? First, accept that you don't know everything. Listen more than you speak. Give others the opportunity to share their thoughts and experiences without interrupting or trying to impose your point of view. Humility is also reflected in how you treat people, regardless of their status or position. Habit 8. Patience. Patience is a virtue that, although sometimes underestimated, has a tremendous impact on how others perceive you and how you manage your daily life. Seneca said, "Time discovers truth." How can we develop patience? First, it is essential to change our perspective on time and expectations. Another useful practice is meditation and mindfulness. Additionally, practice patience in your daily life. Remember, all these habits are deeply rooted in the principles of Stoicism and will not only make you more attractive, but also improve your quality of life. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, subscribe, and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. See you next time.